The yen is getting absolutely hammered against the US dollar. The euro dollar itself is hanging on by a thread. Traders are scrambling. They're looking for positions to take. The question is, who's really in control of the market? Is it the dollar bulls against the yen, or because there's an intervention threat looming from Japan to actually kind of quell the US dollar's rise against the yen? But I'm going to tell you, always, if the Bank of Japan, if there has to be central bank intervention, buy that dip. They always fail. They're trying to slow things down, but they can't stop an upward trend for sure. So if they do it, get ready to buy the dip. All right, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these absolutely insane markets. If you like what you see, please smash the like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Pretty close, but not there yet. All right, so let's talk about the euro dollar right now. After a brief attempt early this week to start a rally off. Now, this is only a 1 hour chart, okay? The euro basically is fading back down under pressure, sitting right at support at 116.50. If this level goes, we're looking at the main support for the euro dollar at 116, like 25-ish. Remember, I told you that last week, actually, even in the weekly video, I said, let's go to a 6 hour. All right. I said that by closing below 117.52, we were actually, the euro was actually soft and it looks like it was heading down towards that 116.28. If we close below that 116.28, you're going to look for a quick movement down to like that 115.80 level. Now, at this point, we really have to think. Let's go to a 2 hour chart here so we can see a little bit better. At this point, what we can see is like, don't think like complete breakdown right away. It's fragile. Think a little bit of consolidation before a next major leg movement downward if the euro dollar cannot sustain, can't get up above, I'm going to say 117, like 35 right now. So right now, it's capped. If it breaks 117.35, we got a chance for the euro dollar to break out of this downward kind of quagmire right now. But really, there's a lot of stuff weighing on the euro. But however, dollar yen also is keeping the euro yen up. That's an amazing thing. Euro yen is higher. It did better than sterling yen did last night. We're going to get all into that right now. So we got the flagpole. If we go back to the 1 hour chart, what we could look at right here, we got the flag right here, the pole itself. We need to really get up above, like, say, that 30 level, that 117.30. If we drop below this level, main support sits at 116.25. A break of that is actually opening up like 115.80. All right. So let's come on over to look at good old dollar yen. All right. So the yen meltdown continues. I want to show you some. I didn't point this out because I don't really do this much, but anyway, we had an inverse head and shoulders pattern that actually broke out on dollar yen. I saw it, but like I'm more into points than I am into, uh, the dollar yen chart kind of setup. But a lot of people like it, so I'll do more of it. I can see that when I do it on the crypto videos, people are really into it. So got no problem with actually doing it. So we had the breakout and we had the slight recovery. Right here was the point to rebuy dollar yen at. And now look where we're sitting, like one at 151 the figure. The old top that we had in, or the resistance point I had it sitting at, was right here, 150, like 85. That was the resistance point that I had. Since we're breaking up above it, let me change this. Hang on one second. Get to a little thicker. So here we are. We're breaking up through the upper level right now. So right now, as it stands, if dollar yen is going to continue, it's got to hold. Let me get a good level in dollar yen. It's got to hold. There's two levels. There's 149, 149. Like, let's go 150 the figure. 150 the figure is the first one. The warning would be right now if it broke through, like, say, 40. I'm going to put it right up right there. 150, 150, 40. So this, like, right there, 150, 44 right there. That would be like the warning. If it was to break this, the next level supports that 150, the figure. Now, if you're a bull, you could either buy this breakout right now. That's a, it's a risky play, or you could wait for a pullback right down to like this, like 45, 50 level. That would be a better buy. But right, it looks really strong right now. It's sitting at 151.03. So far the high's been like 151.05. Now, we could see the breakout continuation to. Well, really, 151.75 is the target, the short-term target on this thing right now. 150.75. All right, let's go right there, close enough. 150.80 right there, 151.80. That would be the target on this breakout right now. Now, pay attention to sterling yen because that's going to benefit from this. Um, if we get up through the high of 203, like say 10, it's probably going to run a little bit. We're going to get into that in a second. So let's move on over to good old sterling dollar. Let's check sterling dollar out right now. Sterling's also under pressure. We got the same type of formation that happened in the euro dollar. We got a bearish flag pattern. Let me get a level right here. Let's get this here down, right down there. We can break out through that. If we break down through this low, it's actually pointing down to like 132, like 85-ish. You can actually measure this leg from here, 137 down to like 133. It's 400 points. So really, you could be looking at a meltdown in sterling dollar, like to 131-ish. But let's take it one step at a time. We haven't broken through the support yet, the neckline yet. All right, so let's move on over to good old sterling yen. Here's another one. We got the breakout right here. This is conventional. Sterling yen's riding the same yen weakness, but it looks stretched really right now at 203 and oh 05. Now, if it breaks that, forget about the stretch. It's heading back up to like the 203.75. So I'm watching that carefully. I actually was long yesterday in sterling yen at 201. 11, and I saw him at 203. I told my group, take profits here. I'm going for 204, like 15. I was stopped out last night. So I'm actually looking to get re-long again. I should have bought the 202 like 20s, of course, but I was doing crypto at the time, so I got to give myself a break. So anyway, right now, uh, if the Bank of Japan does decide to intervene, it's gonna push this down quickly. But really, central banks cannot stop trends. If the trend is truly upward, the big banks are going to come in and buy every dip, and they're going to rally the thing harder. I've lived through many interventions, and I just got comfortable with like, okay, after intervention, just buy, or sell or whatever they would do, and just do the opposite of central banks, and I would make money, big money actually. So, but also, you got to trade with your head not over it. Don't be stupid, and don't try to pick bottoms and tops. Just try to look for the reversal and get in on the reversal. All right, let's look at euro yen, the breakout everybody's watching. So let's get on to euro yen. Let's pull that one up. I'll just throw it up on this chart right here. All right, so here it is. So make sure this is up-to-date pricing. Euro yen is 170, yeah, 176.09. We got up to 176.40. It held the support point at 175.83. Right now, that's still like the level is really hang on, I'm gonna move this down a little bit. It's actually a little bit lower. I'm gonna say it's like 175. 175.60 right now. That's the level of support. This level holds. If market comes down and holds this level, comes down here, this is a good support point for people that are looking to get long again. There's also a safety level at the 30 level. Okay. Now there's a massive gap right there. I'm not really too concerned with it, really. Um, I'm not a big believer in gaps. I don't really, I mean, not all gaps get filled. I've said that before. So right now, really, what traders should be looking at is like the 176.50, 177 zone for signs of exhaustion or profit taking in this. Right now, it's still gearing up as dollar yen continues to move higher, and the euro kind of stays above that neckline. It's pretty strong right now. It's staying above this net line right here. That's good for euro yen. We'll push it higher. All right. If you are to see a break below 175.30, something's up, you know. But I would be looking to buy a dip in euro yen. All right, so that's what I got going on for you guys. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. If you want to take advantage of you know of the ebooks and the videos that I'm offering, just links in the description. Go grab them. Really cool stuff. And remember, that's it for today's live Forex forecast. Markets are alive. Momentum is real. As always, stay disciplined, stay sharp, and remember, always, 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 as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.